Properties. Aha, okay, we are here. Hello. Oh, good. Here you go. Hello everyone and welcome to the More Than Modern tournament here. It's our weekly Modern tournament. My name is Mick, I'm one of your hosts alongside the suit, Mr. James Church Morley.
Mick.
Yes.
How you doing?
I'm doing fine. Stress at work. No.
I understand that. I understand
Tired at work, but we're here now. This has ostensibly been the part of the week that I've been looking forward to. Now more than ever, especially since especially since we've been playing this 20 Mick Ask Mick 20 questions kind of game.
You like
because,
it?
I like exposing myself to the world.
The people want to hear about the man behind the mic. The Mick behind the mic, as it were.
Nobody wants to know.
There's a lot of Mick fans
that's
in the Twitch chat, in the Facebook chat. They come to hear you speak about modern.
You should be very scared then. All right, we're watching the match here between Muhammad Shahir and Jeffrey here. Jeffrey is what ostensibly seems to be what you call it?
Lantern control.
Lantern control. Lantern control.
Jeffrey's playing the fun police. Is
how
you describe it?
That is exactly the way it is. And Shahir looks to be playing Abzan. I think it's Abzan. It should be Abzan combo.
So it might be collected. Yeah, it might be
it's Abzan
collector
CoCo.
company.
Yeah.
So with the combo with is it so Devoted Druid?
Yep.
From Shadowmoor. I want to say Shadowmoor.
Yes, it is.
Is it Shadowmoor?
Yep.
That was a 1 in 4 guess, and there is a bit. And Vizier of the Anointed. Is that what it is? Vizier of the True. Vizier of the.
Vizier of. Oh gosh.
We'll
what was it?
Blanking. It's embarrassing. This is a 2-card combo in modern. Vizier of Remedies.
Vizier of Remedies. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
And you see, Mohammed's got one part of the
that
combo, one part of the combo already. So he's turned to Devoted Druid.
Yeah. Who's that? Elmarto CZ on the Twitch saying hi, hello. Yes, if you can join us, if you're out there watching the YouTubes, you can join us on twitch.tv/Grey Ogre Games every Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And you can also find us on Facebook too, like Kelvin Tay. Hi Blang. I don't know who's Blang, but okay.
I just assume
I think it's Boon Ling. Yeah, it's Boon Ling.
Yeah, I still don't know what that means though. So.
No, as in like there's Boon Ling. Boon Ling joined the channel, so hi Blang. Wow. I guess on the bling bling.
I thought that might be a Singlish word that I didn't know yet.
No.
There's many of those.
How long have you been in Singapore though?
Nearly 10 months. So you came at the end of January.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm basically a resident now.
Yeah. You're like. You're like completely innocuous.
Yeah, I go to the hawker centre for lunch like everybody else.
Yes, like the average Joe.
And
Sam Afandi is going, go Shahiri. Yes.
Why did you say go Shahir?
Go Shahir.
But I think he's going off more than anything else.
It's possible that he might just fire off that collector company next turn and just combo off. Unfortunately, there's a Graph Digger's Cage on the battlefield, and that's.
So how do you feel about main deck Graph Digger's Cage in Lantern Control?
I think it's excellent.
You like it?
I think it's fantastic. Creature cards can't enter the battlefield from graveyards or libraries, which kind of shuts down the collector company. While one of the most bonkers cards ever printed in green. Like seriously, why would you think it was
really?
Yeah.
Do you think it's that?
It is crazy.
I'm going to name some cards and we'll see which one is more bonkers.
Right,
Sylvan Library.
No, not even close.
It's Sylvan Library.
Sylvan Library gets you cards, but like it nets you 5 cards, and it's just Sensei's Divining Top.
Okay. Primeval Titan. Collector company's better than Primeval Titan. It's a tough one.
Possibly yes.
Possibly yes.
Yeah, you got to get a 6 mana.
You do.
To get a format. Well, I guess if you're playing
A dedicated
Titan
deck, yeah,
you know,
it's easier. Yeah, I mean, but if it's the same with
in a
collected
void.
company.
Okay, so yeah,
I mean, if you build a deck around collected company, it's going to be amazing. If you
Yeah.
build a deck around Primeval Titan, I think they attack the game on slightly different axes.
Okay, so we gotta view it in a vacuum, right?
Yeah,
In a
no, I
vacuum,
agree.
okay. So yeah, in a vacuum, I still think there are no lands that are as strong as 2-3 drops.
That's fair.
Yeah,
That's
there,
fair.
Yeah, there are no combination of 2 lands that are as strong as 3 drops,
There's no-
unless of course you've got prismatic. But I mean, like we're talking like in a vacuum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no 2 lands that sort of win you the game on the spot. Well, Vesuva and Dark Depths.
No. Vesuva enters the battlefield with the counters as well.
Oh, so it doesn't.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So if you get it with the Primeval Titan, you
Yeah.
can't. Okay, so you can't do that.
And
Or Thespian Stage, sorry, isn't that the one you're after?
yeah,
Thespian
Thespian stage.
Stage.
But then you combo off next turn.
So you wait. Okay, yeah.
And you don't immediately win.
No,
I
it
mean,
just
like,
sits on the table looking menacingly at you.
and it has you get a 20/20
Yeah.
flying indestructible.
Can still be
God knows
path to
what else.
exile.
That's true.
It
Yeah.
can still be path to exile.
And you just lost 2 lands. Sadness. Oh,
Yeah.
you lost 1 land. Sorry, you didn't lose 2 lands.
So it looks like
Jeffrey looks like he's locked it down with a lantern, a graph digger's cage.
well, it doesn't actually look like Mohammed is going to need to attack to win, because
Yeah,
surely his plan is to make infinite mana with the devoted druid
Mhm.
and then cast a walking ballista for
Yeah.
an arbitrarily large amount of mana and then just shoot you for 20 damage.
Exactly. But the problem is that he's got to naturally draw into that
Into the vizier.
the vizier. Yeah. So that's gonna be a little tough, I think.
Yeah.
Not quite. I mean, I could be wrong.
Well, I think
And he could just like whip it off the next turn, and Jeffrey.
well, that's
just
gonna
doesn't
that's
have
gonna
an answer.
happen now, just because you've said it's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
It's
that's
the-
just
the
how these
odds.
things go. Yeah,
The odds are like 1 in 50. No. 4 in 50. So
yeah.
what's that? That's
slightly less. He's got a lot more cards. It's like 4 in 40. So that's 1 in 10.
So that's 7.5%. Yeah,
Okay.
7.5%.
Okay.
Somewhere there.
Yeah. So I think well, not quite, but so if I think yeah he's but
Maybe yeah.
but then you have to ask yourself, the Lantern control deck is not going to win the game immediately.
Exactly.
And we've seen it on stream previously.
Mhm.
It's a very slow, inexorable deck in that it will lock you down, shut you down, and very, very slowly win the game. So there will be times, as long as Jeffrey doesn't have a way to manipulate the top card of the library, which I don't believe he does at the moment.
Yeah,
He doesn't
well,
he doesn't have one of his tools to get rid of the top to manipulate the top card of Mohammed's deck. So Mohammed still has opportunities to draw
Mhm.
the vizier.
Yeah, and right now, all that Jeffrey can do, well, he can see it. He could just crack his Lantern of Insight, but then beyond that, like, you can't really see the top of your deck anymore.
Yeah.
So and with the 2 fetch lands, I think Shahim might be adequately protected from Jeffrey, trying to mill away cards from the top of Shahir's deck.
And he's got the secret. He's got the secret Ghost Quarter My Own Land as the third option.
Oh yeah.
If you get very, very unlucky, he's the opportunity. So essentially, he's got 3 ways to protect against any sort of milling from the top of the deck.
Mm-hmm.
Although there is a
Codex Shredder.
Codex Shredder, yes,
off the top of the
off
library.
the top of the deck. So the Codex Shredder is going to be one of the cards that we've already talked about that allows
Mhm.
Jeffrey to manipulate the top card of Mohammed's deck.
and start getting cards back from the deck. Junhong saying hi, hello, hi Junhong, hi, welcome to the stream. Not a lot of people on the stream.
We're just getting started.
Yeah,
I think I've noticed when Singapore, things start at 8. People turn up at 8:30.
yeah.
If you know that
Well-
we get stronger. We're like a rolling boulder. It takes time to get going, but by the end we're smashing through things.
Yeah. This rubber time. Well, in Singapore generally people are punctual, but there's always the ability to not be very punctual at all.
And then they'll blame the MRT.
And then we blame
the
we blame trains. Always gotta blame trains.
So, who do you like? The boards are both quite well developed now. Do you like Mohammed's chances, given that he only really needs to draw
Just one card, right? That one card.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think sometimes Shahir's got to get really lucky.
Go get lucky.
Yeah, he's got to whip off. God knows what he's got to whip off the top of the deck, which is basically the what do you call it?
So he needs a
he needs a vizier.
He needs a vizier. So the vizier basically provides him with an infinite. The second he plays a vizier, he's won the game.
Yeah. If he resolves the vizier, and it looks like Jeffrey just doesn't have anything off the top of his
Yeah, Jeffrey's seen a lot of lands, which I don't think is necessarily where the Lantern deck wants to be. It probably wants, I don't know, enough lands to be functional, but then all it wants to do is mill the lands and sort of make sure that the game's completely locked down.
The other creature that Shahir might want is what do you call it? The transform creature.
Dustwatch Recruiter.
Yes, Dustwatch Recruiter. That's the one.
So we can. So that's the one.
Oh, okay. No, Pithing Needle. Okay. My bad. Pithing Needle is
locking down the Walking Ballista.
not the Walking Ballista, but it's locking down
the Devoted Druid.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, I didn't realize that.
So
yeah, he doesn't need the vizier anymore.
So he doesn't need the vizier.
He just needs lands.
So he needs lands, and presumably what he's going to do with lands is just every turn just sort of tap put another counter on the Walking Ballista. And then just wait to get to 18 now.
Slowly get there.
And there's
the vizier,
but
Jeffrey just doesn't care. Like you might have the vizier, but sure. Ramunap Excavator here is an interesting main deck choice, because you wouldn't be thinking to put Crucible of Worlds in a main board, but you would do it with that.
Well, what does it? It just allows him to play lands, so we
From
can see
his
on the screen
graveyard,
lands from the graveyard. But what is that really?
So
what is he wanting to play so desperately that's going to be sacrificed?
So what he can do is just Ghost Quarter you every single turn. I just gonna Ghost Quarter you. How many lands you got, bro? And then the other thing that that Shahir can do is he got the Horizon Canopy. Can just keep
drawing cards,
getting the Horizon Canopy and keep drawing cards. And having that Horizon Canopy on the top of the deck actually helps a lot against the Codex Shredders that Jeffrey has now amassed. And the next turn, the next turn, Jeffrey actually has the Whir of Invention, which means that he can get any artifact from his deck. So,
And do you think he's just looking for another Codex Shredder to start because he's now racing against Mohammed's mana, presumably.
Yeah.
So no one's going to be doing any attacking. What we're going to have is Mohammed playing as many lands as possible, and then presumably just putting counters
on the
Walking Ballista.
Yeah,
there
exactly.
we go. But what Jeffrey wants to be doing is milling as many cards from Mohammed's deck.
That's right.
As possible. And there's sort of a tension there because Mohammed, we've seen him get fetched lands back and then fetch for lands out of his deck. So he's essentially playing into Jeffrey's game plan of milling him out one card at a time.
Yeah.
So there's an interesting tension there where they both want, Mohammed wants the mana and Jeffrey wants the cards gone from the deck.
Yeah, but Jeffrey's only got 2 Codex Shredders right now. He'll presumably be looking for another one with the Whir of Invention. Shahir just, I'm gonna take all your lands. Just all your lands. And I don't think he should be taking the Spire of Industry. I believe he should be taking the basic lands. Or the,
So Ghost Quarter can't target basic lands.
No, Ghost Quarter can target any land.
It can target any land.
Yep.
Wow. So we'll bring Ghost Quarter up.
It's a wonderful thing about Ghost Quarters is that it destroys everything.
Wow.
Right? Yeah. Gonna mill away your land so you can't look for more lands. Jeffrey here just needs to Oh, a Pixies of Pandemonium. So, he wants to just draw all these extra lands.
So we'll bring
so
up
he's going for 3.
we'll bring up the Pixis.
Yeah, Pixies. Pixies, a favorite card of mine.
You like it?
Yeah. Each player exiles the top card of his library face down. And when you're playing with Lantern of Insight,
You just see what's you see what you exiled.
yeah. Oh, here we go. Wishbane up. And that's tough. That's tough because Shahir's only out was to build up that Walking Ballista and just blow you out of the water. But Wishbane up here gives Jeffrey hexproof, and so I honestly don't know what Shahir can pull. Yeah.
So some of the
he's looking, I'm sure.
Yeah, he's going. Gosh, why didn't I have that?
Young.
Why didn't I have that Reclamation Sage main
God damn
deck?
it! God damn it! God damn it! Yeah,
But
Reclamation Sage there would have been awesome. Like
because you just and the recursion as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's just. But
well,
yeah,
I don't know if you can recur, right?
So
Can you recur
Muhammad had an Eternal Witness in
Oh
hand.
yeah.
An
That's
Eternal
right.
Witness hand. So the worst case is you do 1 damage with the Walking Blister to the Reclamation Sage and Eternal Witness,
And then bring
play
back
it
the
again, because the mana and the counters are the counters is annoying to lose them. But if you need to blow up the artifacts, like presumably Jeffrey only plays one Witchbane Orb in main deck, so once you can get rid of that, still difficult because Jeffrey still has the 2 Codex Shredders, so he's got ways to get them back from the graveyard. But some sort of out of the box thinking might have been required there from Mohammed.
Abvi saying that hexproof is what he's looking for. You are absolutely right. We saw it just now. Evochuck 1978 saying hi from Italy. Hello. And Raccoon saying best channel online. Awesome. I'm guessing it's the only channel online, especially since Modo is down today. So you are our captive audience. And on Facebook chat, well, Hafiz Rahman saying Sam tak main Modern ke? You tak main ke? Who's Sam? Mana Sam? Who's Sam? Hafiz, tell us. Who is Sam? We're not sure. Anyway.
We'll find Sam.
Yeah, we'll find
Sam.
We'll find a Sam.
We'll find a Sam.
And
somewhere.
yeah,
There'll be someone.
Yeah.
Easy in Singapore.
Yep.
So we've seen the first match and we saw Jeffrey completely lock down Mohammed.
Yeah.
Gonna throw it to the expert. Do you like Lantern control in this matchup? Or do you think it's a little bit too slow against a deck that could potentially go infinite on turn 3 or 4?
I think I do like this matchup because Jeffrey, his sideboard has a lot of options. Number one, if you play that Graph Digger's Cage on turn 1, it shuts off 8 cards from Shahir's deck. Takes out all the
Court of
Callings, takes out all the CoCos. Jeffrey here has the option of course putting in spot removal, which I think is very powerful in this situation. Things like Fatal Push, so you get put to the test, like turn 2 Devoted Druid, and turn 3 what you call it, the Vizier
of Remedies.
Yeah, and you've got to do something like now, and you have to do it now. So Jeffrey has that bit of interaction outside of Thought Seizers, outside of Inquisitions of Kozilek, which I believe he'll be taking out.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. There's no reason why you need to.
And then on Mohammed's side, Mohammed looks like he's taking out Knight of the Reliquaries.
Yeah,
which I think probably need to come out.
No, I think Knight of the Reliquaries are fine. I think you take out the Kitchen Finks.
Kitchen Finks.
Yeah.
So
they're not very useful. Knight of Reliquary here got Shahir, the Horizon Canopy, which actually helps you beat Jeffrey's deck.
Okay.
Because every time he tries to mill you, in response, I'm gonna try to draw this card. Especially if it's down to that last mill.
Okay.
And
I think we saw him take out. He had a Corsair of Crucifix, which I think is coming out. I didn't think it's just quite low impact in this matchup. Corsair of Crucifix, really good value card.
Yep.
You see the top card of your library, you can play it if it's land.
Yep.
In this matchup, you don't really want the value. You want to be You want to
good.
you want to be a lean, mean combo machine, presumably.
And you want to combo of like turn 4, turn 3 or turn 4. Basically apply enough pressure, make sure that his what you call it, the ensnaring bridge doesn't stick. And that's what did Shahir in, because the ensnaring bridge just locked him out of the game from turn 3 onwards.
Yeah.
Evo Chuck here saying Lantern Control, you hate the deck. Yeah, let that hate flow through you. But you are going to come across Lantern Control, and this version of Lantern Control is really very interesting. I think it's also very powerful. So
do you think it's the best, game 1 deck in the format? Because it just people.
Yeah.
Do you think so?
I think so.
But
it's the best around,
because it plays a different game. It's not interested in attacking you. Like creatures. It has a couple of creatures for removal, but not high impact ones. So a lot of removal is going to be dead.
Yep.
A lot of it's looking to play the game differently.
Mm-hmm. It's how when you turn 1, you put an island, you tap it, and then you put an Aether Vial, and then you hear from the other side of the table like this groan, like and then this is the right deck to be playing. This is exactly this will get you that like
the grain.
No, so
you're saying that if
it's hard to interact. It's so hard to interact with the deck profitably.
I mean, on the flip side, against white decks with Stony Silence, against against red decks that have something maybe like Ancient Grudge, against is it Shattering Spree as well? Is that or Shatterstorm?
Shatterstorm,
to destroy it.
Yep, everything.
It gets it gets much more difficult when because people siding against Affinity, which is obviously another very popular deck in Modern. The sideboard cards are pretty much the same, presumably. You just want stuff that just says destroy artifacts.
And you're giving time. You're basically giving your opponent like lots and lots of time. But I mean, that's what your sideboard is for. So a very good Lantern player would already foresee all these things that are going to be coming in. So you best be prepared. Like this, that's the only thing that you can do.
And I keep reiterating this is one of my points, that Modern is so diverse that you just play against these crazy decks. Lantern Control, is it really Magic? Probably not. Let's be honest. I mean, you're playing with Magic cards. You're playing cards. You play a land a turn. You play spells. But is it really Magic? Probably not.
No.
Let's know.
No, I think it's the highest form. Okay, so
the highest form.
I really think it's the highest form, because you need to know exactly what your opponent is trying to do. If you guess wrong that my opponent's trying to take this line, that one mistake is going to punish you for a long time, and you might not recover.
But that's not Magic. That's pattern recognition. And I think that I actually think there's a large overlap, especially in constructed Magic, between things like pattern recognition, where you see lines of play, combos that people do, the way that they play their cards, the way that the cards interact, and constructed Magic, certainly. To a lesser extent, limited Magic, but that is that's a function of, that's not Magic per se.
That's pattern recognition.
Surely the highest form of Magic is just playing 6 islands and saying, "Go,
all right, go, enjoy." No, playing 4 islands, like enjoy. What are you gonna resolve, bro?
Yeah, no, that's. But I'll put it to the chat. Is Lantern?
Is Lantern actually playing?
Is it playing Magic? And we'll see. Well, hopefully the chat can chime in and let us know how they feel. I think a couple of people in the Twitch chat are not too impressed by the old Lantern deck.
Yes. Yeah.
But I mean, it's a clear access for winning, so you can't fault Jeffrey for picking up the deck and sleeving it up.
Yep.
Some people just don't like having fun.
Some people like winning. Wow, triple Codex Shredder here on Jeffrey's side. He can start the mill plan really quick.
Do you like, Jeffrey hasn't milled cards so far? Do you like that? Do you like not doing it randomly and waiting to see?
It's a toss up, because at the end of the day it's still random. Like if you had a Pixis of Pandemonium, I would just go for it. But Jeffrey is clearly looking for some very specific card from his deck. So he doesn't want to start milling out cards from his deck. And milling cards in Shahir's deck might be dangerous, because he's got what do you call it, eternal witnesses and stuff like that. So maybe not the best idea. So I think Jeffrey is just partitioning out that this shouldn't be the plan. I should wait until I get more information, and that's going to.
And we've seen quite a slow start from both players.
Yes, exactly.
Mohammed 5 lands and 2 birds of paradise.
Exactly.
So a lot of mana, not much,
but no action and no combo wombo. Which actually I wouldn't be surprised if he took out.
You think he's taken out?
Honestly speaking, he might have just.
Well, and you think in game 2 he moves towards playing sort of like a value attack plan, where you
just faster, trying to get the deck a bit lower to the ground, going a bit faster, and definitely all the hate cards that you can have, reclamation sessions,
all of them,
reclamation sage, anything that destroys enchantments or
presumably Stony Silence,
yeah,
if he has it in the sideboard, Stony Silence would be. But yeah, not a sterling start from either player.
Yeah, I agree.
And it's interesting to know why Mohammed kept loads of land and birds of paradise in, because he must understand the relationship between his deck and Jeffrey's deck, and that he needs to, if he's taken the combo out, that's fine, but if he hasn't, then he needs to have a quick start.
Yep. Oh, okay. Looked like there was an earthquake happening just now.
Did it?
Yeah.
It might just be me. Do you have earthquakes in Singapore?
No, we don't.
I was about to say it's not on a fault line.
No, it's not.
No, it's
far from it.
Yeah.
Super far from it. Yeah. So for those of you with motion sickness, do bear with us. We'll go fix it later. I think somebody's like shaking their legs on the post. So yeah. Anyway.
So still not much action.
No. I don't know. It's getting a little boring.
And Mohammed has been sitting on this Chord of Calling for a while.
Yeah.
And I don't know exactly what he's looking to go and get with it.
Yeah. I wish I knew what Jeffrey what Jeffrey named for the pithing needle.
Do you think he preemptively named Devoted Druid?
No. I don't think so. All right, he's got Witchbane Orb already.
Okay,
that's one part of it. All right, so he's gonna mill himself. And he's gonna mill himself again. Okay, so 3 good mills on himself. He's looking for Ensnaring Bridge.
Or do you think he's looking for Lantern of Insight as well?
Lantern, Ensnaring Bridge, basically all the pieces. But man, it's so difficult to assemble this deck. You just need to, It is quite difficult. It's really difficult to assemble this deck.
Yeah, and we see in hand, I think he's got, is that a Mox Opal?
Yeah.
And a Witchbane Orb.
And a Whir of Invention, which is probably going to fire off at the end step.
And do you like getting Lantern?
That would be nice, but I think I'll get the
Ensnaring Bridge.
Ensnaring
so
Bridge
just
first,
to stop Mohammed attacking.
Yep.
Okay.
Just stem the bleeding for a while. He could combo off. Doesn't really matter. I think if Jeffrey was smart, that Pithing Needle would have just named Walking Ballista.
Okay.
So that he can't get killed.
Yeah.
All right. Mill land. Oh no, that's what you want. The Academy Ruins. All right.
Difficult to know when to stop when you're milling those.
I've got to go. Everything has to go.
You always want one more.
That one more.
Such sadness.
I think Jeffrey here is just trying to represent counter spells instead of anything else, because.
Do you think Mohammed respects that though? Because the Lantern deck, what counter spells is it?
Well, it could have. It could.
Yeah,
but he's got to go for it.
Yeah,
he's got to try. All right,
here we go. I love it. So in response, if Jeffrey were of inventions for Grafdigger's Cage.
Yeah, man. Then you do the. Oh, okay. I see what's happening now. I see what's happening now. Okay, so Whir of Invention. Jeffrey was pretty lucky to draw that second Whir of Invention off the top. Because, Shahir here might just go for the Chord of Calling for 1, 2, 3, for 2. And might just get into, a root shock. You see, he shouldn't have attacked with the
Knight the Reliquary.
Knight the Reliquary. No, Vizier of Remedies is only 2, right?
Yeah, Vizier Remedy's 1 to white.
1 and white. Yeah. Okay. So
he's and he's got he can tap the Devoted Druid.
oh right.
Lord of
Okay. So
Calling, and then
he's
add
going to
the
go for
mana.
3. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. So it's all happening.
Oh no.
At the end of turn, it's all happening.
Oh no. Oh no.
So Jeffrey's. That's a word.
So he looks for 2 artifacts with 1 cost or less, and the other one is Lantern of Insight.
Yeah, so that's going to happen. So the second word is going to resolve, and then he's going to get
Lantern of Insight. Yeah,
well, he can't search, can he? Because
he can look at the top 6 cards, and then he puts it at the bottom of his library.
No. I meant can Jeffrey search because he has a Grafdigger's Cage in play now.
Oh no, but it's only affects affects creatures. Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. Grafdigger's Cage. Let's check.
Yeah, there.
There we go. Oh, come on, internet! Come on, internet! You can do it. You can do it, internet. Your Chuck 1978 is going like, damn it!
He's having flashbacks to
it's like,
when he played Lantern Control.
If this is giving you PTSD, just let us know. We'll stop the pain.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Oh, don't worry, Lantern won't be on stream again. It's fine.
Yeah. Forever.
It's had its quota on stream for the month.
For the rest of the year. It's okay. We'll bring it back in January.
So the summation of that exchange is that Jeffrey got a Grafdigger's Cage and a Lantern of Insight.
Yep.
And Mohammed got nothing.
Yeah. Oh, that sucks.
And if we had one of those cool, what do you have? Like the momentum meters.
Oh, the advantage.
The advantage meters. Do you think it would be heavily towards Jeffrey at this point?
But Jeffrey's still taking a lot of damage. Like there's no denying that.
Yeah, and he's looking. You can see him. He's now just looking to.
I want that. Yeah.
He's looking for an ensnaring bridge.
So upkeep, he's gonna probably mill himself 1 time. So yeah, mill myself, upkeep.
No.
Mill myself, upkeep. And
oh,
Ancient Stirrings is something that you want to keep.
Yep.
So Ancient Stirrings. Oh, upkeep.
So show us the top card. So Jeffrey.
No, Muhammad needed to blow up his lands at that point. No, you did it the wrong step. No.
So what are you thinking that Mohammed should have done?
So he should have Ghost Quarter before the draw step. So at the upkeep, just blow up that land. Like there was no reason why he needed to let that go.
Okay,
oh,
and now Jeffrey gets to look at Ancient Stirring, so he gets to look at the top 5 cards of his library.
Yep.
And he can put a colorless card from those into his hand.
Yep.
And he's hoping that there's an ensnaring bridge there.
Unfortunately, there isn't. So he's just going to take. I think he should take the Pithing Needle. But he doesn't. He goes for the Mishra's Bauble. I guess that's an extra card draw. Reveals the top. That's a Pyrite Spell Bomb. Very good for getting rid of small creatures.
So he's missed on about 15 cards now to find a
exactly. Well, he just milled 6, drew 5, drew 1 for his turn. So
he's getting unlucky.
Yep. Which Bane Orb here? Yeah.
Yeah. So Mohammed's only path to victory still is by attacking, and and you see that he's now sacrificed. He's playing Gavany Township.
Yep.
So he's activating the second ability. So 3 green and a white tap, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control.
Yeah, he needs to go for he needs desperately to go for a kill, and I think he should be gonna draw that extra card. He should be using his Ghost Quarters now to start blowing up Jeffrey's land so that he can grow his Knight of the Reliquary. So Knight of the Reliquary now is a 3/3. With the no, now it's a 4/4 because the Horizon Canopy is in the graveyard. So, oh gosh, is that enough mana? I'm gonna blow up your 2 lands. Use the Devoted Druid. So that will be it's now a 4/4. Will go up to become a 6 unless he blows up his own lands, which I think you should not be doing. That is a bad idea, sir. 6, 3, 9, 10, 11. And if he activates, so he'll be able to activate the Gavany Township one more time. So I think Jeffrey's dead here. Witchbane Orb reduce the amount of damage that you take? I don't think so.
No,
right?
it just gives you Hexproof and it destroys all curses attached to you when it comes into play. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing.
What's that one that I'm thinking about? The one where you get what's that? Wait. The one where it reduces, is that Urza's armor? It basically has Urza's armor on it. I forget. It's a very recent card.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. It's a very recent card where so you have hexproof, and then if your opponent, whenever a creature attacks you, you reduce the damage by 1 or you heal by 1. You gain 1 life.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know that one.
What is it? Somebody in the chat, please. Somebody in the chat.
What color is it?
It's an artifact.
It's an artifact.
Yeah.
Okay.
I forget what card it is. It was very recent. Not Witchbane Orb. It also has orbs in the picture. And it's from Origins. It's from Origins. Yes, it's from Origins. Damn it! Come on.
Onto the internet. To
Yeah,
find
on
out.
internet.
We'll find out. It's yeah. So I think in that game there, you just have Jeffrey not being able to find an ensnaring bridge.
Yeah, this is full stop.
And subsequently losing.
There we go.
Orbs of Warding.
Orbs of Warding. That's the one. You have hexproof, and then if a creature would deal damage to you, prevent 1 point of damage.
So we'll bring that up. Here we go.
Yeah.
This.
All right, if you're just joining us, thank you for listening. You are watching the Modern Tournament here at Grey Ogre Games. It's our weekly Modern Tournament. My name is Mick. I'm one of your hosts, alongside the suit, Mr. James Church Morley. How are you doing?
Yeah, good. Excited to be here. No, it's So what I like about doing this is that it's only 2 days till the weekend.
Yeah.
So we do this every Wednesday, and it's only I know that I enjoy doing this, and then I know that I go home 2 more days, and then two days off. And
Nice.
and Lord, do I need those 2 days?
Oh man! Wow. Okay. Work that hard, huh?
Just been one of those weeks. It's wow.
This week, just this week in particular, or
most weeks is okay. This week has been
it has been a doozy. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a tough one.
Right.
So there we go. So
All right, Devoted Druid off the top. Do we have a Vizier of Remedies off the top too? Yeah, don't think Jeffrey can do anything about this. So
No,
let's
so
see.
just
Vizier. Come on, Vizier.
still nothing to do with all the mana though.
Yeah.
That's the
Man, Shahir looked like he was thinking about casting. Oh, he does? Okay.
okay. Interesting. So it looks like it's going to be the same path to victory as before, where Muhammad just attacks with the Knight of the Reliquary
Yeah, big creatures.
as quickly as possible.
Get them creatures on the battlefield, bash in. Double Kitchen Sphinx here, not that great. But Jeffrey, if he whiffs on an snag, oh no. I was just going to say, if he whiffs on a snagging bridge, Shahir here has a chance. I'm sorry, Shahir.
Difficult to see a way back.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Muhammad's kept in the Kitchen Finks as well.
Yeah, I would have expected that to go out, but unless you got something good to bring in, I guess the Kitchen Finks counts as
Just
well,
a creature.
It's a 3/2 for 3 mana.
A 3/2 attacker.
Exactly, Jeffrey can't really kill it too easily. either.
Yeah, the life gain just seems incidental more than anything else. So it's just not gonna, not gonna do much.
Yeah.
But it's maybe just a function of the sideboard, and that's just how it goes sometimes.
Yep.
I'm sure there were some lower impact cards that he took out.
Oh man, ensnaring
Things
bridge.
like
Okay.
Path to Exile, for example.
And Jeffrey here just has one card in hand. So Shahir here trying to, I think, okay, so he's going to activate the Dustwatch Recruiter and try to find, okay, there we go.
So is he looking, going back to game one, is he looking now? It's unlikely he's going to be attacking for the victory. So now he's looking for the Vizier of Remedies and then a Walking Ballista.
Yes, exactly. So he'll activate the Dustwatch Recruiter right now. Go try to find a Vizier of Remedies, and then from there produce infinite mana, and then look for the what you call it.
Look for the Walking Ballista.
Walking Ballista, yeah. That's what Recruiter with 3 cards, just 3 cards, but there's nothing off the top. I think you can go and activate the Dustwatch Recruiter one more time.
And do you think presumably he pays for that with the Birds of Paradise and the Devoted Druid, though?
Yeah. There's no
you-
reason, because you're not attacking with them anyway.
Yeah.
So let's see. Okay, so Shahir here going to take some damage. I think he needs to try to go off now. He needs to try. Like, there's no reason why you wouldn't do it. You get 2 activation. Oh no. You're not getting past that the ensnaring bridge.
Oh, he's going to play it though.
Unless he took it out of the deck.
Oh, that's a reclamation sage. Yeah.
All right.
So he is getting.
So
he is
that
getting
is a
past.
Rec Sage. That's not
It's not Kitchen Finks. The Kitchen Finks is the other one.
God damn, it looks the same. It really does look the same. I was looking at the top corner of the
Yeah, I know what you mean.
this little curve here, and it was
Very similar.
showing. Hey, can you close the door? Thank you.
So now Mohammed back
Now it
on the
makes sense,
offensive. Yeah.
Now it makes sense, unless Jeffrey of course draws another ensnaring. Oh no, he has another
He's got
ensnaring
another
bridge.
one.
That's
Surprise.
surprise.
They never
Gotcha.
expect the second ensnaring bridge.
Yeah. Nobody expects the second ensnaring bridge.
And we're back to plan B again.
Oh,
so
no.
we're now Mohammed. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, Mohammed, you should be activating your Dustwatch Recruiter as many times as you possibly can.
Yes.
Try and find.
Okay, so he only manages to find the
Knight of the Reliquary.
Reliquary.
Quite an uninspiring choice given the current board situation as well.
Exactly.
And there's a Chord of Calling that he just drew.
He can just. Oh man, now he can just go for it.
But he can't because there's Grafdigger's Cage.
Oh right,
So he can't. Yeah. So I think he's looking to just activate the Dustwatch Recruiter as many times as possible, and then try and find the Walking Ballista and the Vizier of Remedies.
Yeah, I think good choice to getting rid of the Inventor's Fair. I forgot about that. Not aware about that. Evil Chuck 1978 is asking, Jeffrey is playing Lantern? Yes, he is playing Lantern of Insight. Unfortunately, right now it looks more like a just stop you. And Solu Wei on our Facebook saying GG lock. Nope, not yet. But Pichun saying that Shahir should be keep activating the Dustwatch Recruiter. I believe so, unless of course he took out the Ballista from the deck. That is the only reason why I think Shahir is not activating his Dustwatch Recruiter like there's no tomorrow, because there's possibly no tomorrow.
I think Mohammed, if I'm not mistaken, has just played a Viscerous here.
Yeah.
Which is, single black, sacrifice a creature, scry one.
Yeah.
So we've got the Dustwatch Recruiter going, we've got the Viscerous here going. What is he digging for?
Yeah, you need to be digging for that Vizier, man. That Vizier.
But the Vizier is useless if he doesn't have a Walking Ballista, because it's going to make infinite mana. And
you're gonna get infinite. You're gonna get infinite life because of
you can gain infinite life, but the
Kitchen
Lantern deck doesn't care about your life.
That's true.
So
no, but okay. So you gain infinite life. The more important thing is that you scry the entire deck.
Well, you can basically.
And now you have.
I think how it works. You correct me if I'm wrong. You can just look at your deck and just order it how you want. Is that not how? If you have the infinite scry,
No. It has to stay the same order.
Same order.
Yeah. This card after this card. Oh no, it doesn't. Jeffrey flips it. No, this is really bad. And a Vizier. Finally, he gets a Vizier. Unfortunately, it's
So,
the Dustwatch Recruiter flips already.
so now,
Okay, so now Infinite Mana, right?
but no Dustwatch Recruiter
To get
to
that
sink
extra
into the
card.
Infinite Mana to go and look for presumably. It's like buses. They all come. They all come at once, don't they? You know, it's this.
Jeez. All right, so Infinite Mana, Infinite Mana,
And what is
Infinite Mana.
And
so,
is that an Azusa lost but seeking?
Yeah.
It is. Wow.
Yep. I'm curious about the Azusa, the addition of Azusa into the deck, though. That's interesting. I've had my one sweet thing today.
Of course.
So do you have a second sweet thing now?
No.
Oh, God.
Shit, I do want an ice cream though. Damn it.
Wow, we've just been offered.
No, you're working with Josie, right? Like we have this bet that going on. Okay,
Bought
give
the
me.
ice cream for everyone, so.
God damn it, Josie! Damn you, Josie!
Thanks,
This is
Josie.
all your fault.
We've just been presented with free ice cream, which is always very exciting.
Yep.
So I'm intrigued about the
About
the
this.
Azusa.
Yeah, I honestly.
What?
Why
Does he
you
want
include
to
that in
play
the
an
deck?
additional 2 lands a turn?
You never know.
You never know.
Really never know. Yeah, it might be just okay. I need to go fast, and like this is how I go really fast because turn 2 I can get out the Azusa, can get out 2 more lands, and turn 3 I can just start the beat down. I don't need to go infinite with my
Wow,
with my
and
lands. Okay,
Mohammed's got the walking ballista.
there we go. Okay, does
So-
Jeffrey have it?
so
No,
he
he doesn't. Okay.
So Jeffrey was looking for. He
Witchbane.
needed the Witchbane Orb, or he needed
Yep.
the Whir of Invention to go get the Witchbane Orb. And Mohammed just said, "Show me." And Jeffrey
You
didn't
got
have
it.
Didn't have
you
it.
got it. Yeah, he could have just like Pixies of Pandemonium, and that draw wouldn't have happened. But of course, hindsight is 2020, which is why Lantern of Insight is
Wow.
not exactly.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Very clever.
Uh,
Now he forgot that
Lantern of Hindsight. No.
the Shredder can bring back the War of Invention.
Oh.
Match, he could have bring back the
Damn.
War of Invention
That's a
to
good. Yeah, that's a
fetch
good
for
point.
bridge, like the previous game.
That's a good point. That is a very good point. Oh well. Yeah. So yeah. Well, Wilfred is the one who came up with the deck. So yeah. All right.
I think
That's the end of round 1.
I think that was the last game as well. Predictably, the Lantern control
The-
deck
the
was the
Lantern
last
control, yeah.
game.
So we're going to come back in about 2 minutes time, so don't go away. I'll put you on the replay. But before we go, just want to remind you that you can find us on the stream, twitch.tv/Grey Ogre Games or facebook.com/Grey Ogre Games every Tuesdays and Wednesdays, 8 p.m. Singapore time. You can also find us online, youtube.com/Grey Ogre Games as well for the stream, as well as the replays of all the videos that you do watch on the stream. Last but not least, do listen to our partners, the Power 9 Podcast at power9podcast.com. All right, looks like the second round is up now, but we are going to take a short break. We'll be right back. Don't go away.